Okay, well, let's start right out with questions. Fire away. IJ did not practice yesterday and had an MRI today that came back unremarkable, not impressive, which is really good for us. So I think that he'll be a day-to-day thing. We'll see, and that's me saying it. Initially they talk about the soleus, which is a muscle that's near your calf, part of your calf muscle, essentially.
You mentioned the other day, biggest game of the year coming up Tuesday. With a lot of guys with Schneider who are just not really from Mississippi and things like that, is that something that you preach to them, biggest game of the year, what it means to the fans and things like that?
Yeah, and I think being a part of at Mississippi State now and seeing how it was for football and just seeing how people treat it, but he'll get it if he doesn't get it already. He'll learn soon enough when he shows up, there in their arena. But I think that the players that have been in this game, which aren't that many. I mean, what do we have? 3 guys, hopefully IJ is able to play. We'll see. I mean, if not, then it just steps up for other guys opportunity to play. But yeah, I mean, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. That's what it's all about. That's why you come to Mississippi State to beat Ole Miss. I just think the fans from both universities are very passionate, and the alums, and there's such love for our university with our fans and our alums, and it's a great rivalry, and that's what makes athletics. Having these intense rivals, raises your level of play, and the same is true for them. I mean, it raises your level of play, and they've got a good team. They're very athletic. Saez is fantastic. I mean, I can't say enough great things about him. He's an all-league player, no question. He will be an all-SEC player, and has really improved his game now, where he's stepping out on the perimeter and shooting threes as a 6'9", player. I mean, he's continued to improve and grow his game. I really like their guard play. Davis is one of the most improved players in our conference from a freshman year to sophomore year. He's taken a big jump when you look at him and look at his numbers. The little point guard Tyree out of New Jersey really adds something to him. They're bringing Burnett in the last game off the bench, who's their leading scorer. Hyman is doing a great job for them. So they've got good players, and they're playing really hard, and they change defenses. They're constantly showing you a 1-3-1, and then out of a timeout or a dead ball, they're going to go to their 2-3. They're going to press you a 2-2-1, back to zone. So it's constantly changing, giving you different looks, making you react to different types of defenses. And then they run really good stuff offensively and do a good job playing through Saez, who is, again, an outstanding player. Get to the offensive glass and create points by going and getting second and third shots. When he has scored well, if you look at it, you'll see a lot of it are his numbers, and he's just got to be aggressive and get to the foul line. Like in our last game, between Mario, Q, and Eric, our 3 starting 4, 3, and 2, we got to the line 4 times between those 3 guys total. We got to get the line more. Yeah, I didn't feel like it. I mean, we only got the line 19 times. They got there 36 times. So I don't know that we we did attack the basket better after the first few minutes. And first few minutes, if you look at some of the shots, they were not getting caught up again. And that's a sign of us being young still. I mean, we got to play. And if there was ever a game where we need to have poise, it's on the road in Oxford, Mississippi tomorrow night. I mean, it'll just be, amongst the team, and probably, our guards obviously get more minutes. When you're talking about guys like Tyson and guys like, Eli, they're going to be called upon more. Yeah, he didn't play much. I mean, at the point, I mean, he played maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and he did okay. Yeah, I mean, he can play the point, no question. He can handle the ball, and him playing lower. I mean, I'm less worried about him offensively at the point than I am defensively.
Is he kind of the third guy, the third point
Uh
guard
huh.
on the team?
Ole Miss has played a tough schedule just like you guys. Do you think they're better than what their record is?
Pardon me.
Ole Miss has played a really tough schedule this year, similar to how you guys have played a tough schedule. Do you think that they're better than what their record is overall?
I just think they're a good team. I mean, and I think when you look at some of the things they've gone through in terms of injuries, Burnett going out hurt them. I mean, you lose one key guy, and especially a guy with experience. And you look at their guards; they're young. I mean, you look at their starting lineup; they're starting a freshman and sophomore in the backcourt right now. Uh, you know, uh, they're a young team, so losing him, and I forget how many games he missed, but it definitely hurt them when he was out. Uh, Brooks is coming back off the seizure issue that he had, and thankful to God that he's okay. And we were all very concerned for him and happy that he's bounced back and played in their last game. He's a very good player. He played well against us last year.
Any more questions?
Okay, thank you.
Does it mean anything different to you all to be playing Ole Miss?
Yeah, I think it's the big game of the year for us and the fans. I know, I mean, I really think the fans, we don't be nobody else that want us to be Ole Miss, so I think we got to come out and play hard tomorrow night because I know everybody know this is the big game.
You experienced both sides of winning and losing to Ole Miss last year. What was it like to beat Ole Miss? What was it like to lose to them?
Beating Ole Miss, it felt good. I mean, like we got a lot of praise for beating Ole Miss. Everybody was happy the first time we played them. But the second time we beat them, it sucked. I mean, it hurt me, to be honest. That was my first time playing Ole Miss. I mean, it was second time playing Ole Miss, but the first time being in a rival, and it just hurt. I don't want to experience that feeling again.
You guys in your last game experienced the turnovers, the foul trouble, and all that. What was sort of the mood around the team afterward? Coach Allen said that you guys took that loss especially hard after that game.
Yeah, because I think we fouled too much that game. We put them at the line too many times to give them opportunities to go 31 for 36 from the free throw line. And I think that was the biggest part. We did too much fouling, and we had some careless turnovers in the first half. I think we cut down on them and stopped fouling. We'll come out with the victory of that game.
But we talked about also just after the game that it's kind of like no longer the experience issue or the young issue. What do you think separates this team, which is obviously pretty talented, from winning those type of games?
I had to say, knowing when to score. I know that's a big factor for us. We having the lead, sometimes we'll still come down and jack up a crazy shot when we had a lead. It's just experience-wise, just them being freshmen don't know the time and score yet. But the biggest thing is we got to play defense, and we come out and play defense every night. I think we'll have a chance to win every game. I mean, sometimes some games we come out and the defense beat us, and sometimes we come out the defense don't beat us. So when we find that the time to come out and play defense every night, I think we'll be good.
A lot of the focus when teams play Ole Miss is on Saeed's down low, but what have you seen from their guard play?
I haven't seen him play as much this year, but I do know that Saeed is going to be trouble down there if I'm playing him last year.
Peters is one of those guys who, in my opinion at least, has sort of began learning when to take that shot, when not to take that shot. What have you seen from his development this year so far?
I think he came a long way from when we first was in Italy. I think his confidence is sky high right now I don't be mad when he take those type of shots because he make those type of shots, but it just when the time and score when we need him, when we don't need him. But I think he's improving very well.
Okay, thanks, Keith. Appreciate you.
Schneider, Coach Allen talks about this being the most important game of the year, he said a while ago, and things. Does it seem any different to you? I know you're not really a Mississippi boy and thing, but to be playing Ole Miss, big rival, does the game seem different to you not being, from Mississippi?
Coach was actually talking about this. This is the biggest game for us of the year. So like you said, so I'm not from Mississippi, so I think we still gotta go out there and do our thing so to win the game.
What did you guys take away from that game against Alabama the other day?
We just didn't do we didn't do a good job on transition wise, so and then too many turnovers on the game. So and then we need to make sure we get on the line, like on the line more than a few times. So
That's a team with a couple of pretty good big men down there. How I guess excited were you to play against those guys? Because you seem to have a really good first half, especially.
I'm just trying to do my thing. So go in there, battle and get rebound, score, and then play defense. So
Coach
yeah.
Allen said that he did remark that you had a pretty good first half, but he thought that you may have faded a bit in the second half. Is that still something that you think you're working on as far as playing a complete game, or how do you feel about that?
Um, I mean, I'm always ready whenever he put me on in the game, so it doesn't matter if he play me like the whole first half or a little bit in the second half. I'm just always ready to go. So.
I know you said you haven't played in the State Ole Miss rivalry yet, but have you had a sense from just talking to people how big it is? If somebody
Oh,
comes
not
in,
really,
to them?
not really. But it's just like I said, I want to just go out there and do my thing, play our game. So, yeah.